An accountant is responsible for managing the company's financial plan, which means the mainstream cash flows of a business are usually managed by an accountant or someone with financial knowledge and expertise. And now, in an organization, an accountant can actually have several qualifications. We would have several qualifications. You may be an accountant through ACA, or you may be an accountant through ICAS, or through the CGI, which was previously known as CIS. All right, so those are the career path of an accountant, where you can rise to an accountant through O level if you have honor levels, and which is five O levels, including math and English. You can enroll for applied diploma in accounting, which is under Midland State University. And then after that, you enroll now for an accounting degree, which means you apply diploma in accounting will now be acting as your advanced level. And then after you have obtained an accounting degree, you can now be an accountant. Or you may join the accounting degree straight from advanced level if you have a sufficient number of points you can enroll for an accounting degree with any university. And then if you aspire to be a chartered accountant, it means you only need to enroll for CTA with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Zimbabwe and then proceed to be a chartered accountant. And there's also another third option. You are a holder of advanced level and probably you intend to take the shorter route. You can enroll for a professional accounting qualification, which is you can enroll for ACA, you can enroll for CIMA, or for CGI, which are the prominent accounting bodies in Zimbabwe. And then, if you are satisfied that these are enough, you will be a professional accountant in the industry. And then there is another option. Now, if you want to be a chartered accountant, you need now to do 2 years of certificate in theory of accounting, which is CTA 1 and CTA 2, and you enroll with Institute of Chartered Accountants in Zimbabwe to be an for you to be a chartered accountant. But having ACA or CIMA or CGI is actually sufficient enough for you to be a professional accountant. And then we need now to look more at chartered accountant because it has to be split. Chartered accountant is now the top notch of the professional accounting qualifications that we have in Zimbabwe. So you can train. There are two options. There is what we call TIP, which is training inside professional practice, and we have also TOP, which is training outside professional practice. So training inside professional practice, you need to enter what we call articles of clerkship with any auditing firm for a prescribed period, and then so which means you'll be working and also be training to be a chartered accountant, and you must also meet the examination requirements. You need exams which you need to pass for you to be a chartered accountant. So with the TIP, one can be a public auditor, or you can also choose to take the finance professional route, where you do not need to continue practices in audit. But there are two options if you train under TIP: one to be a public auditor, and the other one you can be a finance professional. And all the same, your designation will be chartered accountant in Zimbabwe. And then with top now you are training outside the professional practice. It means you are training outside the auditing firm. Now with this option, you can only be a finance professional, which means you are trained in industry with accredited companies such as OK Zimbabwe, such as Delta, such as Econet, etc. And then you also be doing the same exams as those who are doing TIP. The exams are similar at the moment, and if you meet the examination requirements, which means you have passed the examinations, and you also serve your articles, which means you've complied with the minimum hours of training in OTT and taxation etc. You'll be given a designation chartered accountant Zimbabwe. So these are the two routes which can take to be a chartered accountant in Zimbabwe. And then if you are a holder of ACA as well, you can just enroll for articles with any auditing firms, so that you can also be a public auditor. So I remember it was 2 to 3 years of having auditing training for you to practice as an auditor if you are a holder of a CCA in Zimbabwe. So if you are a holder of a CCA, that's those are the main or routes or main career path which you can choose if you are a student and you aspire to be a chartered accountant. Uh, that's the knowledge which we need to have before you choose accounting as your career path.